All right.
Let's emphasize. 1, 2. All right. You're good. All right. We are back. We are back. I trust you can hear me. If you can hear me, let me know in the chat. If you cannot, let me know. I'm not seeing my mic for some reason. So if you can hear me, just let me know by giving me a thumbs up if you can hear me. My mic is off. My mic is totally off. Oh my goodness, we're back. Can you guys hear me? If you can hear me, give me a thumbs up. Can you hear me now? All right, finally. Oh my goodness. All right, so guys, we are back. We are back. It's Sunday and it is easy swimming pool answers. It is the place to be where we get to just talk all things pools. I don't know what happened to the mic. For some reason, it didn't want to come on, but hey, it's live television and these things do happen. Anyway, I'm Kenton Augustine and I'm your host for a brand new episode this Sunday. It's been a while, and so today I am excited to be back here with you once more as we go through a catalog of new products we have. And of course, we're going to be sharing with you guys today what to do when there is a storm. What to do when there's a storm. So hold your seat. Call a friend, invite someone, let them know the only Sunday's pool show is on as we look at everything pools. But today our focus is on what happens because of course we are in the rainy season, we are in the hurricane season, and there's going to be hopefully cross my fingers there's no storm. But if there is and if one's approaching, what steps should we take in the event? Stay tuned, we'll be right back. All right, that was just a snippet of one of our products. We're going to be showing you later the new iRobot, and it's a product you must have if you have a swimming pool. All right, guys. So I trust you're well. Trust you're fine. So we definitely want to go into in terms of hurricanes, and of course, if you're looking at the news, you will notice that Hurricane Ian it really did a number to our brothers and sisters over in Florida, and very tragically, many lost their lives and vast destruction. And of course, Florida is a hotbed. It is a mecca when it comes to swimming pools. I mean, they got pools on every corner, and so I can only imagine what that's going to be like in terms of cleanup. So today's show, as I said, we are going to be touching on what do you do when a storm approaches, and feel free as we go along. All right, very good. Thank you for hearing me. So as we go along, if you have any questions, please feel free to put it in the chat. The chat is open. We are both on YouTube, we are on Facebook, we are also on LinkedIn, and I think also Twitter as well. So we have many platforms, all right? But I want to show you something that is here. It's in store, and you got to get your hands on it. We'll be right back. Yes, that is the big green egg. And guess what, folks? It is now available. It is now in stock. And more than that, come next week Tuesday, not this week Tuesday, but next week Tuesday, October the 11th, we're going to be having a celebration. We're going to be having a good time. It's our third anniversary at the store, and we're going to celebrate and we're going to launch the big green egg. And you know what? We are going to be cooking on the egg. Yeah, we are going to be showing you what the egg can do, how it is so versatile, You can do breakfast, lunch, dinner, and in between on the egg. There's nothing that you cannot do on your stove, in your microwave, that you can't do in the egg. And so we are inviting you, the public, to come by the store. Come by the store on that day, October the 11th, and demonstration of the egg starts from 12 to 1 p.m. So you got to be there sharp so you don't miss the action, all right? And of course, the entire store, since it's our third anniversary, there will be a store-wide sale. All right, everything will be on sale. It's a day to make a bargain. It's a day to get a deal, and we have so much to offer. You name it, we have from tiles. Oh my goodness. We have from pumps, we have from filter, we have from lights. You name it, we got it. We have chlorine in stock, salt in stock. So you can come by and you can participate on the 11th of October as we launch into the Big Green Egg, and as we celebrate our third anniversary on that day. You cannot afford, guys, to miss it. You got to ensure that you were there, and so you can benefit from the Big Green Egg and benefit from the launch and celebrate with us as we celebrate together 3 years. So we're going to transition now into what do you do when there is a storm? What do you do? Before we do that, we are going to go to a commercial break and we'll be right back. All right, guys, storm preparation. What to do before a storm approaches. All right, it's time whereby we go into some educational stuff before we go into the new stuff. All right, so what do you do? You're a homeowner. Um, Someone has a question. It says, "What are some of the savings on that day so we can prepare?" Oh my goodness. Well, we're going to be. But first of all, you gotta come out to experience the egg, come out to experience the ambience, come out to experience the togetherness, and come out to get a good deal. I mean, we're going to be having stuff up to 50% off. So you can't afford to miss it, right? Up to 50% off on certain items. There are going to be lots of stuff on sale. So you make sure you're there, right? All right. So what to do before a storm approaches? And let's go. How about your backyard? Your backyard. Well, you got to trim your trees, all right? And look for dead or overhanging branches that could cause problems in high winds to your pool, patio enclosure, and home. All right, I think that's a given, right? So anything that's high branches hanging over your pool, it can fall, it can damage your coping, it can damage your tiles, it can break your rails, it can cause damage to your patio. So you want to ensure that you safeguard your premises by trimming overhead dead branches and overhanging branches in general. All right. Secure items. All things not securely fastened down should be moved in case of a storm. So include smaller items like toys and decorations. Yeah, so I mean, a storage portion, don't leave your floaties around. Don't leave, your small chairs around, your pool toys, your pool games. Those things, you can pack them away. If you have small furniture, you can pack those away. If you have a place to store your lounge chairs, your deck chairs, please pack them away so they don't fly around and cause damage to property and people, and of course, your deck and your pool, all right? Now, a question is asked here. Should I throw my deck furniture into my pool before the storm? Question. Should I throw my deck furniture into my pool before the storm? Well, the answer is no, you should not. All right. In general, no. Throwing items in your pool may cause damage because they are moving around, they are floating around, and they're heavy stuff. However, if you cannot store certain deck items inside, you can gently place them into your pool. So there are exceptions to the rule, but preferably don't throw stuff into your pool. And if you're gonna do, please don't just throw it, throw the thing in, right? Just put it gently in the pool. Of course, do not put glass items in the pool. Why? Because after the storm has passed, I mean, glass is clear. Uh huh. So you may vacuum, but you may very well miss a spot, and you can cut yourself. And on a general rule, do not use glass bottles, glasses. Don't glass drinks and glass bottles into the water because glass can break and it is clear. And if it's clear, you won't see it. Trust me, folks, you won't see it. It will just disappear in the water. All right. So don't put glass in the pool. And of course, if you have a fiberglass pool or vinyl pool, a liner pool, you don't put glass for sure because glass is going to tear your liner. Glass is going to tear the vinyl, and of course, it can cause damage to your fiberglass. All right. So thing is, no, you shouldn't really be truly throwing stuff into the pool. But if you don't have a choice, put them gently in the water. All right. You may have a certain launch chair that you just can't store somewhere. Put it in there. All right. Now, this is one of, I guess, this is one request sometimes we get to empty out the pool or to lower the water. But ideally, the experts are saying don't lower the water level in your pool. Um, will the pool overflow? So I want to. You see, when it's going high, it's going to overflow. I'm afraid to overflow. Do I bring down the level? I mean, they say most pools are built with adequate draining. The answer is no. You don't need to lower the level, water level in your pool before a hurricane. In fact, the weight of the water in the pool is what can keep it from popping from the ground when a heavy storm causes excessive groundwater. So I'm going to pause on that. All right? Because water is heavy. All right? Water is 8 times its weight. So if a pool holds 10,000 gallons, that's 80,000 that's 80,000 pounds right there. So why will you want to empty the pool and make the pool lighter? Because there's force coming from the outside, and that pressure can actually cause the pool to pop. So especially if you have an in-ground pool, ideally you want the pool to remain filled with water because the weight of the water will keep it down. And please do not go out in a storm to empty your pool. I was reading this weekend of someone during Hurricane Ian, a 72-year-old male. He went outside to drain the pool during the storm, and he lost his life. He never returned. So it is dangerous. I mean, the pool can overflow, right? But you can't replace a life. So don't go outside to drain a pool in a storm. No, you should be safely, securely inside. All right. Turn off pool equipment. And this is so true. I mean, you have lightning storms, and I think it's about 2 weeks ago we got a call from a customer. His salt machine isn't working, and that particular weekend there was lightning storms in St. Lucia, and lo and behold, certain wires on his unit fried out, had to be changed. Luckily, he didn't lose the unit. So when a storm approaches, a hurricane is on his way, You want to turn off your pump motors, your lights, chlorinators, heaters. Go to the main circuit and shut that down. All right. So you really and truly do not want to run your equipment during a storm. There could be flooding. So much things can go wrong, lightning storms, and that can damage your equipment. So ideally, you want to turn that off. All right. How about a shock? Adding a dose of shock to the pool before a storm is a smart idea. The addition of liquid or granular chlorine will help prevent contamination from the expected debris and excessive storm water that will get into the pool. So by shock, I mean, and folks, let's set the record straight. Shock, when we say shock, all we mean is superchlorination. All we mean is adding more chlorine to the pool than usual to increase the chlorine level. All right? That's what really shock is. Folks ask us for shock, but the shock is just adding more chlorine than normal. So if you normally add 2 ounces, you might not add 15 ounces, all right? It is just superchlorination of your pool. So, and by the way, the storm water will increase the pH balance. So after the storm passes, you will need to bring on the pH a bit, all right? Now, the do's and don'ts. The do's and don'ts. So, first up, and by the way, if there are any questions, feel free to ask your questions. That's why we are here, to answer your questions so you can get the answers, all right? So here we have, do not drain your pool. We are now recapping. So don't, if a storm is approaching, do not drain the pool. Do not use your pool during the storm. Come on. Don't go for a swim in the hurricane, all right, guys? Things are flying around. Do not throw deck furniture into your pool. But if you don't have a choice, put them gently into the water. Do's: shock your pool beforehand, increase your current level, trim branches and take deck items indoors, and turn off power at the circuit breaker to your pool equipment before the storm. All right. So these are some tips to assist you when a storm is approaching. All right. So if you have any questions, please let me know. Feel free to ask them, and we'll be glad to answer all of your questions. So we're going to go into our another segment, as in what's new. Before we go there, we'll go to an ad, and we'll be right back.
60 years ago, this is how pools were cleaned. The pool brush hasn't changed in 60 years. No one designed a brush to be easy until now. Hey, it's what the pros use.
All you do is take one hand and push down. The pressure of it clings to the side of the wall.
What I really like about this brush is it hugs the wall where a normal brush would be walking all over the place.
Sweepy's patented shape always sticks to the walls and floor, keeping your pool perfectly clean.
It puts a nice even pressure down the sides. It pulls back nice and easy. If you have a really long pool, because of that wing, you still get down pressure even though you can't apply it yourself. You just push and it's just perfect.
One smooth motion with Sweepies and debris is easily swept down the drain. Isn't it time you work smarter, not harder?
Just makes it so much easier, so much better. Look at that, right underneath there, perfect.
Finally, an easy way to sweep your pool.
I wouldn't be doing this video if I didn't believe in this brush.
For a location near you, go to Sweep.
All right, so what's new? What's new? All right. So we're going to go into our vault. All right, we're going to go in there and we're going to travel in there and we're going to discover what's new. All right, what's out there. Of course, we always bring something new at Royalty Pools. Royalty Pools is about innovation, it's about cutting edge technology, and it's about keeping you abreast with the latest that's out there. So what's new? What's new, folks? We're going to go through, and for what's new today, we're going to look at all our Jandy items. Jandy makes some wonderful products, and so we have the Jandy the Jandy robot, we have the Jandy pump, all right? And we're gonna look at those two items. And of course, Jandy, they make quality stuff, and they're very much known for automation. They are very much known for controlling your products via your cell phone, via remotely, and they are strong in that area. And so we're going to look at, first of all, one of their products, and then we'll go to the pump. Stay tuned. Here we go. Oh yeah, so that was the Polaris Epic 8642 IQ. And folks, that item is now in stock, it's available. You can come to the store, you can pick up one. And again, benefits, it's very easy to operate. You throw it in, go on your phone, or you go on the controller on the console, and it just runs itself. It just goes on its business, on its merry way, picks up all the debris. It climbs the wall, climbs the steps, and when it climbs the wall, it stays on the water line and it scrubs the water line and go back down again. It's a fantastic piece of equipment, all right? It is well built, well designed. It is sturdy. The material is top of the line, and so it's a product. Right now, we are so busy right now doing a lot of stuff, but this product, it can save you time, save you energy, and especially if you're home on the weekend and you want to go for a swim, the pool doesn't look too good to you, just throw it in there. And for 2.5 hours, it will just go about doing its own cleaning. And when you're ready, you just press return to home, come back to you, clean it out, and that's it, all right? So, and that too, folks, will also be on sale on the 11th. So on the 11th, we're offering you a great deal on this product. You don't want to miss it. So what's new again? What's new in our vault? Well, let's have a look at what's new. And it's also available at the store. You can come down and you can get it, all right?
Hey everyone, this is Steve with Fluidra North America. I'd like to introduce you to 3 of our new variable speed pumps. All 3 of these pumps are based on a new Jenny motor platform, 115 volt, 230 volt dual voltage operation, and 2 auxiliary relays for instant automation. First up is our VS Flow Pro 1.85. This is brand new to the Jandy series this year. Offers the same performance at 115 volts as it does at 230 volts. It's the only pump in its horsepower class to provide the same performance at both voltages. Next up is our second generation VS Flow Pro 2.7 total horsepower variable speed pump. It's been upgraded for 2020 with a 20% improvement in hydraulic performance over the previous generation. Rounding out our new pumps is our new VS Plus HP 2.7 total horsepower variable speed pump. It features a 40% larger pump basket for increased performance under debris load. All right, so let's take a closer look at the new Jenny variable speed motor platform. First with the wiring terminals. The 115 volt, 230 volt circuit auto senses what power it's connected to.
So let me just pause on this one, all right? By the way, we have that pump in stock, the 2.7 pump, As he said, that pump auto detects what the voltage comes in. I mean, what easier can that be? So, my electricians, your work is so much easier now. Once you wire it up, the pump auto detects what voltage comes in and it takes care of its own self. That's how smart these pumps are, right? So, folks, we have the best equipment around. All right, let's continue again.
Hey everyone, this is Steve with Fluidra North America. I'd like to introduce you to 3 of our new variable speed pumps. All 3 of these pumps are based on a new Jenny motor platform, 115 volt, 230 volt dual voltage operation, and 2 auxiliary relays for instant automation. First up is our VS Flow Pro 1.85. This is brand new to the Jenny series this year. Offers the same performance at 115 volts as it does at 230 volts. It's the only pump in its horsepower class to provide the same performance at both voltages. Next up is our second generation VS Flow Pro 2.7 total horsepower variable speed pump. It's been upgraded for 2020 with a 20% improvement in hydraulic performance over the previous generation. Rounding out our new pumps is our new VS Plus HP 2.7 total horsepower variable speed pump. It features a 40% larger pump basket for increased performance under debris load. All right, so let's take a closer look at the new Jenny variable speed motor platform. First with the wiring terminals, the 115 volt, 230 volt circuit auto senses what power is connected to and automatically adjusts that incoming voltage. The 2 auxiliary relays allow you to control 2 additional pieces of equipment. Auxiliary relay 1 closes at 1750 RPM and is perfect for a saltwater chlorinator. Auxiliary relay 2 closes at 2250 RPM and is perfect for operation of a booster pump. Also featured is a dry contact relay, which allows other equipment to control the speed of the pump as well as run duration. And last but not least is a RS-45 quick connect port for easy installation and maintenance. The new motor platform also features a zero clearance totally enclosed fan cooled motor for installation in tight spaces. The zero clearance fan allows you to put the pump right up against a foundation or a fence, as all the cooler air to keep the motor cool is pulled in from the sides of the motor as opposed to the back of the motor.
All right, guys. So as you can see, this pump, it is well built. I mean, for sure, there's some engineering that went into here. You have those pumps can now go closer to the wall because of how they're cooled down from the sides. You can add more equipment onto them. It has two additional auxiliary outputs, and of course, it auto detects what voltage comes in. And you might want to know now, how do I control this pump? I told you Jandy, they are famous for automation, and so I'm going to show you how to control these pumps. And by the way, that pump, it is a beast. We have it in stock. You can come down next week on the 11th, or you can come soon as you can, and you can have a look. But on the 11th, all things are on sale. We're going to be having the celebration, so you don't want to miss it, right? How about a horn for that, DJ? All right, so you don't want to miss it, guys. So let's go to how we're going to control those pumps.
This way I'm going to show you the Jandy IQ Pump 01. It's an innovative way to connect your variable speed pump to a smartphone or a device. If your Jandy variable speed is currently connected to the JEP-R, you can easily swap it out for the IQ Pump 01. So on the Jandy IQ Pump 01, there are some buttons on the controller itself. There's this time button here. This controls your scheduling. You can also put it in the quick clean mode. Comes default set at 30 minutes. You can change that in the setting menu. And the Wi-Fi button will connect the IQ Pump to a smartphone or device. You can also connect the IQ Pump 01 through the internet. There's also a service menu over here. You can leave the pump off. You can also use a time stop. This is factory set at 3 hours. And the time run is factory set at 3 hours. This would be your timeout mode. Before using your IQ pump, you want to download the iAqualink app from Google Play or from the Apple App Store. First thing you want to do when you get the app is go ahead and sign up. You want to click where it says I don't have an invite code. Then you want to go ahead and create a user account. Once you have your account created, we can go outside. We can connect it to the Wi-Fi on the IQ Pump 01. So to connect your smartphone to the IQ Pump 01, go ahead and click on the app. You want to log in. Go ahead and hit the Wi-Fi button. Then you want to go to your phone setting menu. Click on Wi-Fi. Should connect to the VS Pump. Go back to the app. You should have the menu screen. One of the really nice features of the IQ Pump 01 is that you can actually see the wattage on each speed that you set. You can see here that as I'm adjusting it down, the wattage will drop. This is a good way to know how much energy you're using, with whatever RPM you're setting on the pump. On the top right hand corner, you can enter the settings menu. This is where you set the schedules. You can also set the minimum and maximum RPMs for the pump. Go ahead and click on the edit schedule. This will take you to the schedule menu. In here you can change the default schedule, and you can also change the RPMs by dragging this dial up and down. You can also rename the schedule by clicking on the default schedule and erasing it. I'm going to name this one low speed schedule. You can also change the start time and end time of the program. You can set it to run 1 day or 7 days a week. So I have the low speed schedule set. You can easily add more programs by clicking on the plus sign on the top right. I'm going to add a second program here for my automatic cleaner. I'm going to bring the RPMs up to 2700. I'm going to run it from 1:30 to 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And you can easily change the default settings for the quick clean, time run, and time stop. It's very easy to scroll through the menu. You can raise the RPMs, and you can also raise the runtime or lower the runtime. So the IQ Pump 01 is the most innovative way to control your variable speed pump using the iAqualink app.
All right, folks. So there you have it. All right, there you have it. I mean, here, Sherlon, the question is, well, once you have a variable speed Jandy, you need to have the interface. And as you can see, it's a nice device to have, because with the interface, once you have the interface set up, you can now control the pump via the interface or via your cell phone with the app. And that same app, mind you, that same app can also control the robot. That same app can also control any Jandy heater. That same app can control a Jandy pumps and your lights. So that app. So once you have a Jandy equipment, you can have all your controls in the palm of your hands with your cell phone. All right. So there you can see those pumps. They are incredible. And what a delight to be able to have that sense of control at your fingertips wherever you are in the world. All right, you can be in Istanbul, you can be in Egypt, you can be in Canada, you can be in Antarctica. As long as you have Wi-Fi, you can log in and you can control your equipments. Of course, at Royalty Pools, we supply you with these type of equipments. All right, and so we are happy, delighted to bring you such products. Products which are innovative, products which are cutting edge, products which allows you to be able to control the equipment from the palm of your hands, and of course products that last and which are built to the best quality out there. So these were some new products we have in stock: the Jandy, the VSF Plus pump, and of course the Polaris robot. You can come down, you can see them, you can inquire about price, you can inquire about installation, because of course we are more than just a swimming pool retail store. We do, apart from retail, we also maintain. All right, we renovate, we install, we build. So as long as you have anything, as long as it's swimming pools, all right, check us out. All right, and you can go online at www.royaltypools.com. Go on our website or go on Google, look us up, contact us, and we'll be more than happy to hear from you. And as we come to the end of our program, a reminder a reminder that on October the 11th, all right, we're having our 3rd anniversary. And also, we're going to be launching the Big Green Egg, and we're going to be showing you, we're going to be demonstrating how to use the egg, how to cook on the egg. We're going to show you what the egg can do, what it's all about. And by the way, we have the egg, we have all the accessories for the egg. I mean, it's an amazing product. Once you have an egg, you can just, the sky is the limit. There's nothing you cannot do. You can bake in there, you can smoke in there, you can cook, you can grill, you can do your stir fry in there. Oh my goodness, there's nothing you cannot do with the egg. So come out on the 11th and experience for yourself and sample what we'll be making on the egg, all right? So it's lunchtime, so come and have lunch at Royalty Pools, all right? Come and have a royal banquet on the 11th between 12 and 1. And of course, for the entire day, everything is on sale, all right? Up to 50%. Once you come in, there's something for you at Royalty Pools. And by the way, I look to see you there. So until then, until next Sunday at 5 p.m., spread the word around. The only swimming pool Sunday show where we, with all your needs and all the questions, is right here. So until then, peace and see you again. And before I go, because I know there is a delay between me and YouTube. If you have any questions you want to squeeze in right now, go ahead and squeeze it in before we say good night. So any questions before we go from anyone? I think I've answered all the questions already that you had. All right. So look forward to seeing you guys on the 11th. And of course, the store, we are open on Tuesday from 8 to 4:30. And by the way, this week, the secret is we are getting chlorine. So if you want chlorine tabs, you want chlorine granules, come down and see us, all right? We got chlorine in stock. I know it's scarce everywhere, but we will have chlorine in stock. So come before it's all sold out, all right? Until then, guys, see you. Good evening. Enjoy your Sunday. Until next Sunday for another Easy Swimming Pool Answers with me, your host, Kenton Augustine.